Now, we've had a tough couple years in the economy, but things are coming back now, and there's real live jobs out there. And our next guest, Todd Dearmore, is going to give us an idea on how to get into some of these jobs.
Outstanding. First of all, thank you for having me here. I appreciate it. So I run a correctional academy. It's a 5-week course, and it's located here in Fresno, and 200 hours, and it's a state certified academy. So at the end of this academy, the people can apply for sheriff's department, police departments, or private jails, essentially working as correctional officers.
They get some kind of certification at the end?
Yeah, they get a state certification, and at a very reasonable price. They can go through a private college and spend $18,000 to $30,000 to get the same thing. This is only $1,500.
Okay.
Same certification, and again, they can apply for Fresno to LA to Bakersfield to Tulare. Private jails, there's over about 250 to 300 spots that they can apply for.
In fact, when you get out, you just start applying at a bunch of places and see where you get picked up.
Absolutely.
And so 5 weeks. Now, what if they don't have $1,500?
You know, usually what we can do is if they put like at least half down by the start of academy, we'll work out a payment plan with them.
I didn't know if there's some grants or loans or something like that.
At some point, hopefully down the road, there'll be some grants and loans. But if you look at the price and you price this out, this is pennies on the dollars.
Pennies, yeah.
You know, some people say, yes, I get an AA degree at one of these private schools and get the same correctional certification, but you can do it for a fraction of cost and go over to Fresno State and save a lot of money. Yeah. And you don't have a $30,000 loan over your head.
Oh, I've seen that some kids sign up for these technical colleges, and it doesn't cost them a cent to get in, but at the other end they have a big bill for $30,000. They pay that the rest of their lives.
Nothing's for free, and the entrance, and just you don't seem to get over it. So
$1,500 seems rather reasonable.
It's the cheapest you're going to find.
Reasonable, right?
Absolutely, it's very inexpensive.
Now, where is it? Where is the academy?
So right now we're looking at getting a new building. I don't have the exact address yet because I'm trying to go through a lease. But I plan on having one starting in July, and it'll end in August. And then at the end of it, we'll not only train them from everything from interview and interrogation, how to respond to riots, to communication. And law enforcement today, communication is very important, and we have to learn how to talk to people. You know, but we'll also go through mock interviews with them, help them out with the testing. I do everything I can to try to set them out to be successful. You know,
Now, I saw some photos there flash up there. Is there some physical fitness aspect?
Absolutely. You have a state mandated physical fitness test. We will prepare them for it. Of all the several hundreds of people I've taught through the years, I really haven't had anybody fail it. I've had some people with challenges, but we can work through it. All I ask for is heart and determination, and I can work with anybody to help them get through this.
They learn to use what they have.
Absolutely.
Because it looked like there's some kind of, I don't know if I want to say martial arts, but a way to handle people.
So nice thing about that, there's defensive tactics. And so there's some ways that you don't necessarily have to be a big guy like me. You can be somebody 120 pounds, 30 pounds, and learn how to use your body and use these techniques to defend yourself. So, you know, if technique is more important than strength and doing it wrong, I will teach them the right technique to defend themselves.
And is there a lot of book work in this?
There is some book work, so it's an academy, and we're going to have to cover, you know, some testing and some PowerPoints. There's behavioral skills where I demonstrate something and they show it back to me. So it is something they'll have to work at, but it's not a difficult thing to do. And it's a great opportunity to where if you don't have college funds, to where you can take this academy and then apply for a department, essentially getting a great retirement, 3 at 50, and then you can get medical. I mean, you can essentially start this career and at 50 years old, retire, draw retirement, and start another chapter in your life. Yeah,
and I've seen a lot of young people just go out and, I'll just go get any old job, and they work 10, 15 years, there's no retirement. A lot of times they don't have health care, and they get halfway through their life, they say, oh my gosh, what do I do? So if you're young, trust me, if you're young, get a job. It's called a government job, right? They're all government jobs.
Government jobs.
It's a city, a county, or the state, and those jobs take care of you for the rest of your life.
Absolutely. And it's a great stepping stone if you decide to want to go to the streets or go to the FBI or ATF. This is a great stepping stone for it. To get it, you'll be 18, 19 years old. The minimum age is 18 years old. There's no age limit at the top end. So if you want to start another career at 40 years old, I've had people do that. I've had people right out of high school. And they're getting a job at 19 years old with great benefits in medical.
Well, here's the deal. A lot of people are just now graduating from high school. This is an idea. Absolutely. What are you going to do? You don't want to go to college. A lot of people don't want to go to college.
Yeah. And you know what? It's not, there's nothing wrong with vocational training and professional training. So college isn't for everybody. But if this is for, go to college if you have the opportunity. But if that's not something for you, this is a great opportunity. You will be trained state certified with professional instructors.
So where would one start?
I have my email. They can go to 10.8stctraining@gmail.com, or you can call me personally. My phone number is area code 661-213-7253. I'll work with you. I just require effort and determination, and I can work with anybody and help them out. And if you're worried about your background, I'll screen you first. I'll talk to you about it honestly, and I don't want to waste anybody's
Well,
time.
they had a few problems, so.
It's a lot different than when I started.
Yeah.
And you know, and law enforcement is looking for people, so it's more forgiving. The most important thing is you cannot omit it. You cannot lie about it. You just have to be honest, and you'd be surprised what we can work with nowadays. I will talk to them, and I'll tell them straight, hey, I don't think I can help you, or I can help you. And if I don't know, I will call somebody so we don't waste your time.
I bet part of the training is, hey, don't go for your job interview after you've been smoking pot.
Yeah, don't do that.
You know, or don't go, because they're going to drug test you one time or the other. So
one time or the other. But you know, if you have used recreational drugs in the past, that's not a killer. You can still go forward with it.
Right. Okay, if you are interested in a job or just finding out about this, is there a website, by the way?
Right now, not yet. I'm working on it. I have my
email. We'll email Todd, or we'll call him. Just if you want to find out, call Todd and say the phone number one more time.
No problem. It's area code 661-213-7253. And I'm sorry. Remember, it's a free phone call. If you have questions, it's not going to hurt you to call.
Yeah, calling is free. Finding out is free. So even if you're just thinking, well, maybe here's one opportunity. If you can't find Todd's number, call me, and I will put you. I'll give you his direct phone number, right?
Yes, sir.
Your own phone number. Thanks, Todd. This is exciting. There's real jobs out there, but you got to get a little training first. We will be back with more Central Valley Talk right after this.